Hello, I'm Richard Zig81. Yes, okay. So I don't know where my VHS copies of my proof is, where they are. For all I know, the Don teachers became jealous. The Don teachers' friends and family became jealous. The Don teachers collaborating law firms, probably they're the whole problem. I don't know. They could be responsible for murdering people in other countries, trafficking violations, like with sex, killing people in sex slave dungeons. I don't know how many terrifying laws some law firms will be so guilty of. I thought there's a rumor about in Canada that there's like women held captive there. Is that true? Somehow, there's some. I'm not going to give reference to why I think there's some source, some knowledge out there. There's women held captive in Canada, and is that true? And then they're like sex slaves, and they're Canadian borders over there, and they're raping and killing them. The ones that the legal system wants to kidnap and kill innocent women, girls. I mean, I don't know how these women disappear if they do, but for all I know, people are supposed to behave themselves. Now, let me talk about this. I believe I'm somebody very special on the planet. Well, unfortunately, I live next door to a law firm, and this is the problem I have. There's a problem that I have. My parents are gullible. They're nice people, but they're not really knowing how to deal with this situation. It's a legal problem. And when you're too nice to someone, I'm just like the game, people get jealous anyway. I've had problems, people being jealous of me like my whole life. So I don't want my proof destroyed for Shenmue because I'm trying to get myself represented correctly. This is the problem I'm really concerned about. There is a law firm next door to me, and there's people from my karate class. I'm at such a, how to say this really, just turn volume down somewhat. There's a big problem I have with their family. And I don't know what, and let me say, I tried to even contact their kids. Now, the Scoopin' kids, I went to school with them. I want everybody on the planet that can hear me internationally, national law, international law systems, the White House, every damn authority, the world leaders. I'm not afraid of nothing. I'm on top of the world. I'm Jin Kazama. Yeah, I'm all that shit. I'm really pissed off that what's going on in my life is extremely illegal according to the American law systems. The American law systems. In the States, in Michigan, I'm really offended because they're not doing their job right to me. You're not doing your job right, are you? Or are you? Make me well informed, because I'm even more hungry to be more offended. To be more offended, be more vengeful that people keep breaking laws. There's a serious legal court hearing that needs a series of court hearings need to come out on international television. I'm not a joke, everybody. But the problem I have is that people take advantage of other people, and when they do, they just get away with it sometimes. I mean, why? But why? Because some people are just assholes like that? Wow. I mean, yeah, I know you're so cool, you're better. Like, who the hell do you think you are? I'm so offensive, right? Be more offended. Here's my dick up your ass. I'm a jerk in a nut crack in your butthole. Your belly button. Crap, if you're offended. Be more offended. It's the problem I have is like, it's really bad. If I can't get respected from these damn teachers, you're not going to call me back. You guys are like stupid. And there's something wrong with their brains, these teachers, to me. Don't you know you need to tell me what's going on here? I'm an adult. I can drive, yes, but I'll tell the cry teacher zigafoos. Like how you've been having students get with other students. I know that was my role now to do that long ago, but I'm taught this kind of a religion nonsense that made me fail. Now, why didn't you guys call me over the years? Why didn't you guys tell me? This is the problem I think I have here. It's a big problem. This girl I dated in 2002 to 2005. Yeah, let's talk about it, everybody. Sit in front of the TV and put on your, turn on the brain. I mean, I'm going to be kind of offensive sometimes, but I kind of don't want to be so offensive. It gets me really angry and more angry that, I'm just mad because the problem is these law firms break so many fucking laws. There's law firms around here that break so many goddamn fucking laws. I mean, I want to point the finger right at all the lawyers that won't do the job or something, or the police who are not doing their goddamn jobs. You bastards! What the fuck is wrong with your nut crack, assholes? I mean, I'm mad at Michigan. You're gonna do your job right? I'm offended automatically before you can think of the word offended. This is a problem I have with the legal system in Michigan, and I think I want to give Hollywood, California some great credit for this. There's some great credit. I want to say California is not a very bad state, and here's why, Michigan. How many problems, I want to ask the Michigan authorities here, right here and now. Now, let me say this one time. We've got Riley Linton. Is this the state representative here? Let me say this, okay? I would be a different kind of a guy on TV. I would be respectful, much more like maybe Martin Levine. Oh, yeah. I had a guy with I don't know if that's the same guy from my psychology class. There's a guy I had in psychology class, and I had a B in a class. His last name was Levin. Maybe the guy is actually Martin Levin, the same person. Now I don't know that's the real same. They're actually the same guy, but there was a guy. He looked just like that guy on TV. And one time I'm leaving class or something, he got so offended that I'm leaving class, or I don't know what it was. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing, but this guy made me try to make me look dumb. Some people, and I don't want to say it's the Martin Levin on TV, but let me say this too. I'm going to tell everybody. There's a speech teacher I had before, and he was explaining that he didn't believe something about my karate history or something. He says, "Let me see you again when you give me your expert testimony." I mean, I think I know who this guy might be, but I don't really want to just say that, because I have an inclination that I might remember the guy is a speech class. Now, there's a problem I have with the authorities here. Okay, so this guy seemed like a kind of a cool speech teacher at times. He mentioned something more about a scotch drink. Okay, it's got me wondering, because there's something more about this Yakuza video game series. I remember this song that Kazuma Kiryu sings at a karaoke hall, or karaoke farm, I would say that. It's called Baka Mitai. It's kind of cool. The Yakuza series is really cool to me. So the guy, I don't know if that's Martin Levin, Josh, I don't know, but damn, there's people that were cool to me in class, and people I didn't understand, even teachers here and there. Let's say, give another word here. The word of my history, just talking about the words of my history. Okay, there's a guy named so their teacher. It's just like, I didn't understand some of these teachers. One guy had the last name Slope. I was thinking of math, like a math class. There's laws or principles about slope. slope and the geometry or something. Okay. Yeah. Well, this guy was teaching political science, or you could call it American government. It's like the same nature of the subject, same title. But anyway, I just remember he had that name, and he was. I remember this one kid in class. Maybe this is the first political science class. His first name was Chris, but he has some Brazilian background. I remember he told me he had interest in chiropractic care, other interests of naturopathic medicine and stuff. Seemed like kind of a smart guy, maybe. His name was Chris Smathers. I don't know what became of him. Is he alive or dead, missing? I don't know. Did he go in the military? I don't know. It's been a long time since I actually saw Chris Smathers from Riverview High School, but I went to school with him briefly at Wayne County Community College District, long time ago. But I'm just saying, there's people in my history. There was, I don't want to talk about the students that I might have went to school with here and there. Because, Wayne County Community College District is the same school affiliation of Wayne State University. If people didn't know that, you should know that now. They're linked, they're connected to Wayne State University. Yes. So I have to say this. I had this experience with somebody else. How to say it. I don't want to say nothing. It's just like, I explained this to the school counselor about some of the things I went with about everybody setting me up. It seemed like a lot of people setting me up that girls would not like me. Probably unless I became Catholic and well-known in the Catholic community or something as a nice guy, a cool guy, somebody that's got something, somebody that's definitely worth something. Good night. Good night. So you see, everybody, because I know that I'm worth something of high value, that's the problem that even my parents never understood about me. Because I took a karate class. And then I was just dropped off at the karate class every day, twice a day. Well, not twice a day, twice a week. There was this deep jewel green Lincoln. It wasn't Lincoln, but it was like, Lincoln Mercury, whatever. Lincoln Mercury Villager in 1993 branded name. Okay. Yes, so I remember that was the vehicle that my parents drove around wherever we went to. And then a lot of times we took these British Bulldogs with us when we were driving around just anywhere. I remember my teachers going to the car, and they were really startled, like kind of scared, or they weren't scared, but I think they were just briefly or abruptly, maybe divertedly, they diverted the startle effect because they're Dons anyway. It didn't affect them as badly, But I remember the Bulldogs. They're like, every time people are about to approach the vehicle, they pop out like Jack in the Box, toys, start barking their heads off. They don't stop. British Bulldogs have a different personality like that, especially when you have a pack of them. They just act differently like that. So I remember something about this one day. My parents, they wanted my parents to see me in class and how I'm good at the martial arts. There was one day, and I did remember that a long time ago in 1995, they also wanted me, they wanted to show them, and they wanted to maybe talk to them about what they're going to do for me to help me. I think that's what was going on that day. It's a longer time ago, 31 years ago. Now, there's a lot that I remember about these teachers. And maybe there's something. Yeah, I mean, there's more, but it's just not much to say sometimes. Now, there's things I notice, didn't notice. I just don't tell everybody. Maybe there's something more I might have noticed about this kid. He had blonde hair, and he got as high as the form as Pyongan Shodan. I believe that's like a Green Beret form. If you can do that form, you're considered like a Green Beret. Is that it? Because it's like a green belt once you learn that form and the other basic moves. Is that how they rank it? Our system started out as with a green belt. There was no white orange belt before. So this Tangshido system just started out green, red, and black belt. Ninjutsu systems, they start out at they're only green belt and black belt. That's it. The Genbukan, there's just that. But now, maybe that's other ninjutsu systems. Tokyu Ryu, how many others, and how many clans they affiliated with, or federations, whatever. See, I don't know how to explain that sometimes, if people have to understand that better. Yeah. So anyway, let me talk about this a little more. Okay. All right. So this is the thing about this. I got the Shenmue mushroom. It's by my jacket in the corner of the chair. So how to explain this the right way? Okay. Yeah. Yes. There's like some problems I've had over the years and times. Now, let me say, I am wanting to say, I don't want to make people get angry, and I'm trying to come to terms with, I don't want to offend or upset people. In the beginning of this broadcast, I kind of came online and saying something. Some things are maybe a little more aggressive or less, but the problems I've been having, I'm not wanting to blame this on not having a job, but I'm not wanting to blame this on not having my royalties. But that's probably the first thing I'm wanting to not blame it, is not having a job. Let me think. No, the first reason. I'm not wanting to blame this on myself, really, because this is the bigger problem here. I'm put into a situation, really. Let me explain this. The first reason, I'm not wanting to blame this on myself. And then maybe secondly, I don't know which one second, I'm not wanting to blame all my problems on not having a job. Or is it, secondly, I'm not wanting to blame this on, first, it's not wanting to blame it on myself. There's a lot of reasons why. But and the reason I say that I don't want to blame this on myself, well, I'm put into a situation over 34, 31 years of time now. And then now, secondly, I don't want to blame it on, which one should I categorize it? Not having a job? Is that my fault? I'll get into it. Now, is it my fault that I'm put into this? Okay, let's go back. Is it my fault that I don't have a job today? No. This is what I want to say. The education system is controlled by, there's a problem here. And I don't really want to make the neighbors so offended, but there's something about the situation I'm really in here where I don't know how to connect with their kids. And I don't know how to connect with the adults. They're like 75, 82, 85. How old are these adults, everybody, that are my neighbors here? I think the neighbors across the street, there's a sign, happy birthday, 78, 70, I don't know, 85, what is it? Am I supposed to connect with these neighbors like they're 15, 18-year-old kids? Because this is the problem I have here. I'm taking, everybody in this community of Riverview took everything from me when I'm age 14. Hello? So, if you Riverview as a community are calling yourself a just, full, respected community in Michigan, and you take everything I earned, and I'm age 14 years of age, and now what are you going to do about this? How is Riverview, Michigan going to pay this back to me? It's a very good question for the mayor. I'm only offended more every day. I'm not, I don't want to stay here, but I think I made a mistake coming here, maybe. I think I made a mistake to come here. Was it a mistake to come here? Look at all the time that passed. And nobody would tell me who they are in Riverview. Now, the Riverview, the mayor and everybody, like, over the time, all this time, like, you know what? Actually, let me say this one time. I think I'm just gonna, even still, how to say it, there's so many problems bothering me at times. I think I'm just gonna delete this broadcast. Let me say, I am apologizing to everybody. I'm sorry if you had to hear these problems. I'm really sorry you had to hear this. I'm very, very sorry if you have to hear these problems. This is the problem I have, everybody. I cannot get respected as a human being with civil rights here equally in this state of Michigan and Wayne County. It's a serious, insane as hell damn problem. And I don't know what to do when I don't have my civil rights respected as a civilian, as a human being, as a resident of Michigan. What the hell are you all thinking that you're so much better than me for? Now, that's the bigger problem here. I don't know how to say it because I don't want to think it, but I have to kind of get that out. But this is the bigger problem here. I'm sorry you're hearing this, everybody, but this is the problem here. I want to say I have to explain all these problems. I have to carefully explain all these problems, firstly to my therapist. And then they have to get conveyed to the right authorities. The right way they're going to convey that somehow. I have had the most severe as insane hell problems in Riverview, Michigan, because everybody's got to be better than Ryo Hazuki here. That knows I'm Ryo Hazuki, before I realize that, they've got to make sure they're so much more sexier with a much huger, better feeling penis than me. Is that it? Because these old people probably have a penis that touches the ground. They don't have to bend down. I feel like that. I feel like these people that are old and the younger people have a penis that curls up to the moon and licks the moon. I mean, it's so disgusting that these men here get all the women. I'm only more offended, and I'm going to be deleting this broadcast. I mean, I'm just more offended. All the people that think they're special with college degrees, damn. I deserve those women before you. If they need me, if they want me, I'm Ryuzuki. Because you're nobody. I'm that. I'm deleting this broadcast. Maybe I should have sex with your wife, your daughter. If they need to settle down, right? And what am I going to say? I'm going to delete this broadcast, right? If they're going to have damn. We all got needs, right? I'm just going to delete this broadcast. I got bigger, stronger needs. Longer than your dick hits the moon like a pizza pie and more. Assholes. I don't care about Moonstruck. It's a weird movie. Oh, shut up.